Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my March empties. Now, I try to do these videos every last Saturday of the month or the first Saturday of the month. Now, if you're new here and you enjoy my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you know when I upload my videos. And as always, my disclaimer, if you are super sensitive to profanity or if you are easily offended, this is definitely not the place for you. I'm a no filter bitch and I have no idea what's going to come out of this mouth, so keep that in mind while you're watching. So if you guys are interested in my March empties, then just stay tuned. Ooh, it has gotten cold once again. It is like 40 something degrees outside, and that is why I'm in my nice cozy sweater, because I'm also in the basement, so it's pretty damn chilly down here. Now, I have a lot of March empties to get through, so let's just get started. The first couple of items I want to talk about are vitamins. These are the Goli Nutrition vitamins. If you have not seen these, then you must be living under a rock. This has been around for a while, and they were having like this really good sale on these. I believe these Goli gummies, the apple cider vinegar is like $29 for a bottle like this, and I was able to get these for like, I don't know, $18 each. And so I ordered 2 of each bottle. So I had 2 of the apple cider vinegar, and then I had 2 of the ashwagandha gummies. Now, the apple cider vinegar is supposed to give you like energy and just all the good stuff, I guess. And then I got the ashwagandha gummies for relaxation, better sleep, all that good stuff. So let me just say that these are way too overhyped. I took them for about 2 months, and to me, they're just way too expensive for how much you get, and just the fact that they really didn't work for me. These ones especially didn't help me relax or restore or unwind. That's actually what it says here on the front. I don't know why these vitamins didn't work for me. Maybe I'm just one of those people who have like a resilient body. I have no idea. I will say for the flavors of these, they are absolutely delicious. I'm one of those people who absolutely love gummies, but these really just didn't work for me. So would I recommend them? Absolutely not. I feel like there are other vitamins out there that work a lot better, that are at a better price point. And so I'm just going to say that these are a no-go for me. The next product I have here is something that my husband and I both use. This is the Wen Cleansing Conditioner. I have talked about this on my channel over and over again. My husband is absolutely obsessed with the Wen hair care line. My husband actually has longer hair than I do because he is planning on donating it once it gets long enough. And I have to say, you guys, my husband's hair is like the softest thing that I've ever touched, and he has natural hair. He's never dyed it or anything, but with Wen, using it consistently, his hair is just so beautiful, and I'm always so jealous because his hair is like a medium thickness and he has a lot of it, but his hair is not as voluminous as mine, and for some reason every time he uses Wen, his hair just comes out so beautiful, so shiny and healthy. He doesn't have like super split ends, and I honestly think it's because of Wen. Now, I know some people have said that Wen has made their hair fall out. Just like for the longest time, people were saying like Diva Curl made their hair fall out. I feel like it all depends on your body. Everyone is different. Everyone's hair is different. Everyone's scalp is different. Now, for me, Wen has never made me lose any type of hair. Same with my husband. And so this is something that we continuously purchase because it's just such a lovely hair product. If you are someone with thick, unruly, frizzy hair and you have a lot of volume and you want to kind of tame down your frizz and keep your split ends nice and healthy, this is definitely a hair brand that I would recommend. Specifically the cleansing conditioner. This has so many different uses. It's very versatile. So this you can actually use as a regular cleanser, like a co-wash, especially if you have curly hair. You can also use this as just a regular conditioner after your shampoo, and you can also leave this in as a detangler, like a hair conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, and I just absolutely love this product. Also, the scents of these are just, oh, I love the smell of these. They're just so lovely. I've noticed that it lasts a really long time. So I feel like for the price point, it's totally worth it, especially how healthy it makes your hair look. This is a product that I think my husband and I will just continually purchase forever and ever. The next hair care product is just, I have tried to use this and it does not work for me. It's not a really good hair product in my opinion. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. Now, I can't remember remember when or where I got this, but I've had this for at least like a year and a half. And every single time I reach for it and try it, I am so disappointed because this actually makes my hair super greasy, super oily, very powdery. As you can see, I have dark brown hair. This always left like little white flakes in my hair. By the end of the day, instead of taking away the oil, it just added more oil on top of my oil. So my hair would look extremely greasy and like I haven't washed it in like weeks. I don't know how anybody likes this stuff. I know that people have raved about this, but to me, it's just a really weird dry shampoo. Like I said, instead of taking the oil away, it just adds this greasiness to my hair and I don't like it and I can't stand this product. So would I recommend this? Absolutely not. So the next makeup product I have here is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I have bought this over and over again. This is my ultimate favorite brow pencil. I will never stop purchasing this. I think I've purchased like 3 or 4 sticks of this and it's just such a lovely brow product. I love the way it blends. It doesn't ball up like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I do not like the ABH brow products. I've tried all of them and they're just not my jam. The one thing that I hate about ABH is that when you try to blend it out, you get these little balls in your eyebrows and it's just really weird. It looks like you have stuff stuck in your eyebrows. And so I really like this because it's also a very affordable price point in my opinion compared to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I just really love the shade range that they have on this. They have I think like 7 or 8 shades. If you're in the search for a good brow product that blends nicely, that's very highly pigmented, but also you are in control of the pigment, then this is a brow product that I would totally recommend. The next few products I have here are all mascaras. The first one I'm going to be talking about is the NYX On The Rise Volume Lift Scara. This was one of my absolute favorite mascaras and I'm so glad I found it so I could talk about it. I actually bought this on a whim when I had a full face of makeup on and I totally forgot my mascara. So I was doing a Target run and I saw this. It's when it first came out and I bought it and I applied it in the bathroom and I love this mascara. This gives my lashes a very nice lift. Also, it separates my lashes. I am one of those people who are very, very picky about my mascara. I don't like volume. I like length and curl. I have very straight, thick Asian lashes. This one does not curl your lashes or holds a curl, but I love the separation of this and I love the length that it gives my lashes. Also, this is just a regular mascara. It's not waterproof, but the staying power is absolutely amazing. There's no transfer. It doesn't get like on the tops of my lids when I apply this. A lot of mascara, I always get it under my eyes or on my eyelids because it lengthens my lashes and then in turn my lashes start rubbing on my eyelids. This will not budge, smudge, or flake off. So I absolutely love this mascara. This is one of the ones that I would totally recommend. The next product I have here is from Milani. This is the highly rated mascara. Now I do like this mascara, but for some reason the consistency is a little too dry for me. And the other thing that I do not recommend about this is putting it on your lower lash line, on your lower lashes, because over time, no matter how much powder you set under your eyes, it's going to eventually flake off and you're going to get black spots under your eyes. I have tried this so many ways and it just does not work for your lower lashes, but for the upper lashes, this is great because it does add volume, but it also adds length. The other thing that I love about this is it separates your lashes. I love most of Milani's mascaras. So anything other than this, I feel like I would recommend because if you do want that separation and you do want that length, there are other mascaras out there, kind of like this one, that is way better than this. So would I recommend this? It's hit or miss for me. Like, again, the formula is a little too dry, and so I would just say forego this one and get one of the next mascaras that I'm going to be sharing with you. The next mascara is my ultimate favorite. I wear this religiously. This is like my 3rd or 4th tube. This is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I have actually gotten my best friend on this as well. This is such a beautiful mascara. If you want that separation and you want that length, but you also want a natural look to where your lashes don't look like it has a crap ton of mascara on it, I would recommend this. This is also an amazing lower lash mascara. This will not flake off or give you those weird black dots underneath your eyes. The only thing about this is, yes, it's not waterproof, so if you start crying or it starts raining, it is going to run. But again, that's kind of what happens when you get a regular mascara that's not waterproof. The only other thing that I absolutely despise about this is the applicator. I am not a silicone applicator type of person. I do not like the silicone applicators at all because once you poke your eye, it hurts to all hell, and I just really am not a fan of the silicone applicator. By the way, the NYX On The Rise mascara, the pink tube here, is also a silicone applicator. The one thing I do like about the Milani Highly Rated mascara is that it's a regular brush applicator, which I am more into as opposed to the silicone applicators. So this is my tried and true, my holy grail, my absolute favorite. I just cannot stand the silicone applicator. So the last makeup product I have is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. I have finally finished this concealer. It is basically dried up and crusty, and I've had it for so long that it's probably time to get rid of it. Anyway, I actually did a full video on my top 5 concealers for dry skin. This is one of the best concealers that's from the drugstore that I've tried. The consistency is absolutely amazing. It's so creamy. It even feels hydrating when you put it on. When you blend it out, you're not having any dry spots or dry flakes showing. It is just an all-around beautiful concealer. As for settling into fine lines and creasings, I really can't attest to that because I don't have a lot of fine lines like under my eyes, so I can't really say if it creases or not. But the longevity of this is amazing. It lasts all throughout the day, especially if you set it. It gives you almost like this blurred look under your eyes. So if you are in search of a very inexpensive concealer that is very hydrating for the under eyes, I totally recommend this guy right here. Next skincare product. I actually kept the box because I just love the whole, like the packaging and the other packaging that the product is actually in. This is from Amu Beauty. This product is absolutely beautiful. It is called the C Spot Run Rejuvenating Clarifying Mask and Scrub. I already repurchased a second bottle of it and it's already halfway gone. This is some amazing powder, you guys. You need to check out the website and you need to check out some of the other people's like results. This has tremendously changed my skin. Now, the reason why my skin looks so shitty now is because I haven't used this in a while, because when I went on my trip, I actually forgot this at home. This comes in a powder form. As you can see, it's empty, so I can't really show you guys, but it is almost like a green powder. And what you do is you mix it in with a little bit of water and you get it to a like muddy consistency, thick enough to spread on your skin. Then you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. Just the next day, you can already see results. And that is why I love this skincare product. Most skincare products, you have to use 3 or 4 weeks to see any kind of results on your skin. This is one of those that you use 1 or 2 times and you are going to see a drastic change. After using this the next day, my acne is significantly smaller. My redness has dissipated. My skin just has this amazing glow to it that it just looks so natural. The other thing that I love about this is when you apply the mask and it gets dry over those 10 to 15 minutes, I get into the shower and I add a little bit of water to my hands and then I work it into my face, and in turn that mask becomes a scrub. And so if you have any kind of dry flakes or just any kind of flakiness on your skin, or you have blackheads that you kind of want to exfoliate, this will do all of that. And that is another reason why I love this, is because it's a versatile product. You can use it as a mask or you can use it as a scrub. So if you're someone who suffers from acne or dark spots, hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, dualness, any of that stuff, I recommend getting this bottle of the C Spot Run. This stuff is so amazing. They always have like little sales here and there. They even have little bundles that you can mix with other masks. I can't say enough about this product, so just go check it out. So the next couple of products I put under the body care like section of the video. Now, my first product is something that you may have seen as much as I have seen ads for. This is the Lumi Deodorant. I've seen this deodorant everywhere and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it and see what happens, because I'm one of those people, as I've gotten older, I've gotten stinkier. I'm one of those people who sweats quite excessively. Like, I am the person that when I raise my hands, I have like sweat stains, pit stains. So you know I be a stank bitch sometimes. I absolutely am obsessed with this deodorant. Now, big side note, this is a deodorant. It is not a antiperspirant. So if you're someone who sweats excessively, you cannot use just this alone and expect it to hold your sweat back. This will not do that. With this, after I get out of the shower, I make sure my underarms are dry and then I apply it. For the first couple of times, I was actually twisting the bottom and taking the cream, because this is a cream deodorant. I was taking it on my fingers and just kind of like slathering it on underneath. Then I would hold my arms up like this and let the product dry. The next morning, I cannot smell my pits like at all. There is no scent, there is no BO. The other thing is if you have kind of a smelly bum bum, which, you know, it's not embarrassing to talk about because this is normal stuff, you guys. Everybody has some kind of scent, like bodily odor. So if you're one of those people who have like a sweaty bum bum, you can also apply this to that area. Also, if you are a woman or even a man and you have, you know, a smelly nether region, a hoo-ha, if you will, you can apply this down there as well, and it's going to keep the scent away. This actually gets in there right when the odor causing bacteria start to come out of your body. And so this product is absolutely amazing. I love it. I actually have another tube or bottle of this stick in my shower room as well. Now this is the unscented version. The other thing about this, because it says unscented, means something was added to this particular product, an ingredient, to make it unscented. It is different than fragrance free. Fragrance free means that there is no added scents. It is the scent that it was meant to be. Hopefully that makes sense. But this stuff is amazing for BO. So if you or someone you know is struggling from BO, whether it's you or your husband or your wife or your kids or your teenager or whatever, I definitely recommend this. The next body care product is the O'Keeffe's Working Hands Night Treatment. I have raved about Working Hands so many times on my channel. I am absolutely obsessed with this brand. I actually emptied out 2 freaking bottles of this stuff. If you are someone with dry, dehydrated, cracked, red hands, whether it's in the winter time or because of COVID and you've been washing your hands, or you're OCD like me and wash your hands after every single thing that you do, this is the cream or lotion, treatment, whatever you want to call it, that you need. They also have working feet, which is great for those dry calluses that you get on your heels. I absolutely love anything O'Keeffe's working anything. I've tried the working lips, the working hands, the working feet, the working body. I've tried all of their products and they are absolutely amazing. If you need that hydration, or if your hands hurt because they're so freaking dry and cracked, the palms, whatever, this stuff will bring your skin back to life. Now, this is also recommended for people who have diabetes. If you have diabetes, I noticed that you have a lot of dryness. My dad actually has diabetes and his body is always dry and crusty and flaky. This is something that my mother also uses back home. She uses this religiously because she is always a dry, flaky, hot mess. Her hands are always cracking. Her knuckles are always bloody because of the dryness. And so O'Keeffe's Working Hands, Working Feet is something that I totally recommend. I will definitely be including the gloves in a bottle in the future because I'm still not done with it and I still don't have all my thoughts quite gathered on that product. But this is definitely one that I will recommend through and through all the time to anybody who is suffering from dry, cracked, bleeding hands, feet, body, anything. Next body care product. This is the Sol Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Now, I can totally understand why everybody loves this stuff. I really, really do. But for the price point of a full-size tub, absolutely no. There are so many other lotions out there that do the same thing as this, but I think the main reason why this is so popular is the scent. The scent is almost like any other scent that I've smelt before. Oh my God. It just like makes me want to fall over every single time I smell this. It is just such an amazing scent. This actually really reminds me of the Soap and Glory breakfast lotion. I'm going to put it up here on the screen because I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's on my bedside. I use it every single night and it smells almost, if not exactly, just like this guy right here. So would I recommend this? If you have the money, if you got the cash, but for people who are like me and a little bit more frugal and watch what you're spending and want something that is just as good as this and smells just as good, then I would recommend the Soap and Glory breakfast lotion thing, whatever, because that stuff is amazing and I feel like that is an absolute dupe for this guy right here. But let's get back to this. The consistency of this is a little bit on the thicker side, which I totally love because I am one of those people who need as much hydration as I possibly can have. I would slather this all over my arms, my elbows, my hands, and the next day my skin would feel like a baby's ass. It was just so smooth and so hydrated and so soft. But the thing that I just cannot justify about Sol de Janeiro products is that the price point is a little too high for just an average consumer, which is me. For this, absolutely love it. The smell, the consistency, and it actually freaking works. Just really not a fan of the price point of this particular product. So this next product is, I guess, between skincare, body care, all those things, because it is lip care. This is the Milani Rose Butter Lip Mask. I am obsessed. If there's anything that you take away from this video or that you want to purchase, this is the guy you want to purchase. This is something that one of my friends turned me on to in Washington, because Washington State is very, very dry. Also during the winter here in Tennessee, it's very freaking dry. So I have used this religiously. This is something that I put on every single night just to keep my lips super hydrated and plump and plush. And I just love this stuff. I love the scent. It has a very nice, slight rosy scent to it. The consistency is so beautiful. It's not super goopy or sticky or tacky, none of that stuff. So you can comfortably go to sleep with this product on your lips. If you are in search of something that is going to hydrate your lips while you go to sleep, this is the one. Now, this might be a little bit pricier than like any kind of regular chapstick, but I'm just one of those people who cannot use a regular chapstick. For some reason, there is something in the chapstick, whether it's beeswax or palm oil, there's just some kind of ingredient in there that makes my lips drier using it rather than not using it, if that makes sense. And this is definitely something that I would absolutely recommend through and through all day long. Holy grail, tried and true right here. So this is one that you definitely need to check out. All right, you guys, so that was a lot of freaking products, but again, I am just, some of these products, like, I feel like I have to share with you guys about because they are such amazing products. Please let me know if there's any other videos that you guys want to see me make, but I personally love these empties videos because it gives me a sense that that person has tried these products until it's completely empty. So that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when I upload my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, or comments, leave them all in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.